Well, we've won our case today against the foundation that failed to prove their point. Actually, it's quite clear that the governance of the foundation is a parish matter. What did you think, Jonathan?
Well, I think it was the right judgment, and I think the judge came to his decision very quickly, very early on in the case. It was very clear to him, and I think, frankly, Philip, most people in the court, that the foundation's case was doomed really from the start, and it was quite clear that what the parish meeting discussed on the 12th of March was a parish affair. I mean, how could it be any otherwise?
Because the judge said it was inconceivable, didn't he, that it is not a parish affair?
Yes, I think that's very strong language. I mean, given the role that the foundation plays in events in Letchworth Garden City, the judge pointed to the fact that the estate of the foundation was essentially coterminous with Letchworth Garden City itself. He did say that it's inconceivable that people in the area, all the electors, shouldn't be able to voice their opinions in respect of the governance of the foundation.
And this is partly down to the fact that the foundation was also had previously been a public body and became a private body, and in fact, actually, the judge, I think, made the point that it could become a public body again. And the fact that if it's going to change its governance, people in the town would surely have the right to actually discuss that, meet and discuss it.
Yes, that's right. I think the judge made that point because the main thrust of the foundation's submissions that they were a private landowner, in effect, and I'm not sure that comment went down too well with the judge. He made reference to the fact that the foundation got all its power and its land from a public body, and the judge didn't want anybody in Letchworth to lose sight of that, I think. And he went as far as to suggest that it would be perfectly open to the district council to seek another act of parliament to transfer the powers of the foundation and its functions, indeed, to another local government.
That's right, isn't it? So, and he also went on, he also talked about the fact that residents of Letchworth are quite entitled to actually change the scheme of management in the town, that alterations can be made. That's right.
Yes, I think the citizens of Letchworth should take heart from this decision. Although the foundation wanted to say that they weren't entitled to have a view in respect of how they're organised and how they're governed and how the scheme of management affects them, the judge was quite quick and quite clear to say that it was open to them to seek a transfer of the scheme of management, and in his view that was the consequence of the Leasehold Reform Act 1967 and the way that the foundation is set up. So yes, I think citizens should take heart that they do have a right to have a say in the way that they are governed.
So in short, the judgment means that the foundation is accountable to the people of the town, and the way that it's actually run, the things that do, people in the town are allowed to comment and discuss and actually propose and push for changes in actually the way they are run and some of the things they do.
Of course, Philip. I mean, the foundation is there. Its objectives under statute are to be for the benefit of the community. It's not run for its own ends, it is run for the community. So those in that community have a right to say how the foundation is run. I mean, I don't know what your views are, Philip, but my view is that the judge reached that conclusion very early on in the proceedings, and that he was quite keen to ensure that the residents knew they had a say.
Okay, my view is actually we need a foundation and a town that actually pushes forward to actually realise those original Garden City ideals, that it's not just about property, it's about people, and actually looking at the foundation and the way that it's actually run, it's not what it does necessarily, but it's the way that it does it, actually making it have a good accountable body, just like you have in the town council. We can go forward and actually all work together for the benefit of the people of our town. Jonathan, thank you very much.
Thank you, Philip.
Thank you.